Hello and welcome. This is PappaZappa. We're here for the finale of Ninja Gaiden II, Chapter 14, Poisoned Blood. Let's get right into it. To save Sonya, Ryu fought his way through a sea of blood filled with vengeful spirits, reanimated by the evil of the underworld. Now he confronts the Queen of the Greater Fiends in a final battle to the death. Dagger Dai's evil incantations are complete. The resurrection of the Archfiend is at hand. The Dragon Ninja walks the blade, separating life and death. Alright, there we go. Sonya's right there waiting for us. I don't think we can talk to her. Let's go meet our fate. There are going to be a couple encounters on the way to the final bosses. This is a gauntlet too, so once you start the first boss, there's going to be 5 in total. Just be ready for it. Also, as far as enemies go, if we can skip them, you want to guess what we're going to do? And the answer is we cannot. So let's just get a little info to get them off of our mind. Did not need to do that much. Try that one more time. We gotta be careful fighting these. We'll switch back to the side for just a little easier to use ultimate technique. That's pretty embarrassing, honestly. Oh, hello. I mean, if they're gonna give us a free Devil Way Mushroom, we should probably use this. Oh hey, we're back on the pool. That's fun. Those guys are taken care of. The gals, really. I mean, it's pretty clear they're not men. Ourselves refilled on healing items, and thankfully we didn't have to use too many last levels, so we still have a pretty good amount of money. Oh nice, this is pleasant. I wonder who we're gonna meet. Oh hey, it's our centaur friends. I do like them. So the Art of the Inferno seemed to work okay on them. I find it incredibly funny how they arrows against this explode. I have a hard time pathing, it looks like. That is good. Well, I mean, I put myself on it. Oh yeah, that grab can do a lot of damage, so definitely be careful of that. I'll use a grain. And another. As long as you're not in front of the spear, I don't think they can hit you with it, but, you know, something you probably want to be careful about before you try and make concrete decisions on. Let's see, what was that item that we couldn't grab? Oh yeah, we want to use something with a mushroom, sure. Alright, so they're going to do this one for free. Marked ourselves a save point. The blood at our feet's kind of crazy. The way that this area is set up. Oh, I wonder if there's going to be demon fish in here. So you could definitely use the old tried and true strategy, Lunar Staff plus Gatling Spear Gun, to deal with fish surprise. Taco Tuesday. So if you just hold the O button like this, Ryu's going to automatically shoot the fish that come in front of him. Although, clearly that did not work perfectly because we're not in what appears to be the safe zone. So what you could do is the Lunar Staff strategy, where we're just going to sit in the corner here, wait for them to come to us, and just beat them up so bad that you never get to hit it. And it works like 99% of the time, so pretty safe. I recommend this if you're having trouble. I think they'll get a hit in here and there, but should be fine. Okay, I say that, but we're getting clowned, so probably not. Oh, that's not good. That's really not good, actually. I don't know if we're gonna... Okay, phew. Spooky. Let's just keep going for it, I guess. Oh, man. Sure is a lot of fish monsters. And these ones are some of the scariest fish out there. I gotta tell you. They, like... Oh, they have arms? What the heck? I wonder if they're like reptiles. Like maybe they saw a mosasaur and they're like, I want that. So there's like 400 of them there. I wonder if it's possible to hit them with the Eclipse Sight ultimate technique. It is possible to hit them if they sit at the end, though. That is really good. So we'll just farm them like that, yeah. No risk to ourselves. They'll keep coming over here. I'll keep attacking. This is hilarious. I didn't know this could happen. Thank goodness for the Eclipse Sight. Wow. You know what? While we're on the testing plane, let's go ahead and see if Darth Piercing Void does anything to you guys. Oh my god, it does. That's amazing. Hey, keep standing in front of me. Excellent plan. Sure to bring dividends. This is just perfect. Because you can't get past them until you kill them all, so might as well. These are some pretty tough enemies if you don't have a concrete strategy on how This is one of the funnier moves of fish monster, just hitting the sight from above the ground. Kinda reminds me of Minecraft fishing, kinda. What I'm doing down in here. Getting a little cocky, I guess. How thinned out is the herd? Man, there's still so many. I'm just gonna run past them. Get to this side for a change. Oh, hello. Kinda saw that one coming. Hey, thanks. That was supposed to. So, oh no, you gotta be kidding me. I didn't have to fight them? Oh, that's funny. Let's use an herb. Us. Oh, that's hilarious. We didn't even have to fight the fish monsters. Well, here's the first boss, and thus the boss gauntlet begins. Hope you guys are ready.
Genshin, go back to hell.
Interesting statement there, Ryu, but we are currently in hell, so I don't really know. Anyways, it's the only honorable way to fight Genshin is with the dragon sword here. That's how we shall. Honestly, this isn't a very difficult fight, in my opinion. Be really careful using the flying swallow on him, as always. After the second boss, there's going to be another shop, so don't be too... that wasn't good. Don't be afraid of using your consumable items that you can get more of. Even the talisman rebirth is okay. Just buy an item after the second boss. But we are going to have to fight Genshin and the one after this without pause, so just be careful. Just about got him. There we go.
Are you there, Dragon Ninja? All grows dark and silent. I have staked my name. I have fought with all of my being. All to forge a future for the Black Spider clan. I have no regrets. Just as you have pursued a cause greater than yourself, so too have I. Dragon Ninja, take my cursed blade.
Genshin.
Absolutely useless. I gave you the everlasting life of a fiend, yet you threw it away. Undone by your pathetic sentimentality.
Even in death, you could never understand him, Elizabeth.
Alright, here's that second boss I kept alluding to. So if you're curious, this is why we made it a point to practice with the with the dragons, or yeah, with the twin swords, because now we have the Blade of the Archfiend with the true dragon sword. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the Art of the Wind Blades, and we're gonna rely on that Talisman of Rebirth for healing this round. Now, canonically speaking, I feel like it would be best if we use the Blade of the Archfiend here, but if it gets too bad, I'll do it, probably. But I'm not very good with the twin swords, so we'll see. Elizabeth can be pretty challenging, but it's entirely doable. I'd say the next boss is even harder. There's a Genshin blocking the ground still over in the corner of Okada. Remember to block, don't stand too close to her for too long. She has a really powerful grab she can take advantage of. She's no Alma, I'll put it that way. We're doing okay. I mean, we're probably going to lose it. There we go. That's the attempt. Yeah, we give it a good shot. Honestly, we could probably pull it off, but debating whether I try that. because it's just going to take us back to the start of the boss. Yeah, we'll give it another shot. Oh, that's that grab I was talking about. Oh, no, never mind. No weapon. That's just like the grab. So we're doing much worse this second time over. It does feel like sometimes the bosses like react to your previous attempt to change up the next one. It's kind of weird how it's hard to tell. Sure would be nice if it felt like we got a damage upgrade for these twin swords. Oh, she loves that. Malicious here. There's attempt number 2. Alright, we're switching to a different weapon. Give it a good shot. I'm thinking either the Dragon Sword or the Eclipse Scythe. Probably the Eclipse Scythe, just because anytime you get a hit with it, it usually does a pretty good amount of damage. And we'll switch to the Wind Blades too, just to be sure. One thing about the Scythe is the charge up is so slow on it that you actually can hit sometimes when they have dodged. They'd already done their complete dodge by the time you even get hit in. Just wait for it to come together. Oh no, she just has a lot of health. Okay, that's cool. Rebirth. I mean, this is like the Kid Evil one, so it's probably one of the strongest. That grab with her tail is really deadly. Gotta watch out for that. And be careful being in the air, as always. That was a pretty close attempt. And it did make me think that maybe it's not the worst thing ever to use the twin swords. Just gotta be a little more patient. She has a lot of startups on her attack, and I think blocking seems to be pretty good against her. So we'll try that for this one. Oh, there's the mega grab. Careful trying to close the gap on her. She loves doing that jump to keep distance between them, but simultaneously she likes grabbing you and getting closer. Maybe we should be counterattacking more? It's hard to say. No, it probably couldn't hurt to take a look at the move list to see what level 4 moves there are. Oh, it's a throw? That's not going to work on her. That's also not going to work on her. Why did they give us abilities that aren't going to do anything? That's kind of weird. Very quick to get that. Alright, there's another attempt. Yeah, you know what? Let's not use the twin swords. Something tells me that they're not really that upgraded at level 4. Let's try the dragon sword this time. Yeah, the best thing that can happen is if you get a stun on her. Not that it is at all easy to stun her. I'm actually really surprised that flying spell that worked at all. As you can see by how well the next ones work. There we go. Get some good damage in. Maybe when she's starting up an attack, it's as well around. Seems to be the case. There we go. Some more good damage on her. You know what? I'm not gonna lie, this Gatling Spear Gun on our back just distracted a little bit. Close here. And there we go, we've done it! Nice! Send her to the Shadow Realm where she belongs. Well, one half of that was right. Okay, there we go. We've avenged Genshin. We can go through the Cosmic Purple Portal. This is one of the coolest areas in the game, that's a fact. No need to save until we bought our items.
Oh.
Very nice of them to put a save point and an item spot right before the final boss. Make sure that our Talisman of Rebirth is actually on. Art of the Inferno for this next fight. Incendiary Shurikens, it'll maybe be useful. Probably not. As far as weapon is concerned, the Eclipse Scythe I think is our best play. Let's go ahead and save. And I hope you're ready for 3 bosses in a row. I certainly am. Nice door. Nice music. So these are the final confrontations in the game as we make our way to the heart of the demon. You probably can notice hell around us because we're in the veins that lead to that heart we saw before.
Agmayori Sumera Magua! Magua! Still hungers for blood. The sacrifice is inadequate. It must have more!
Probably noticed we're not actually fighting any of the peeps here. We don't need to, and I don't feel like it. We need to make sure that we're completely tip-top for the final boss up here. Well, the final boss is.
Dragon Ninja.
So this dude, not at all easy to fight, I'll say that much. He's got this really, really annoying lightning attack. He's on the ground, he's not fighting at all. There's some really strong grabs he can take advantage of. Unfortunately for us, I find the very last boss to be incredibly difficult. So I'm going to do my best to get through this guy without using any healing items. So I'm going to turn off the Talisman of Rebirth. Don't stand in the same place. Or that. Definitely don't stand in the same place for that. Or the Hyper Beam, like from Pokemon. Oh yeah, and then there's that grab. That's gonna do a lot of damage. Trying to think. Do we need... Well, how many healing items do we even have? We've got this, which is a full health. We have the revive. We have this to give all of our Nimpo back. We have this to extend our full health. And we have 3 of each of these. Is it sensible to save all of them for the final boss? I think we'll live if I use a Life of 1,000 Gods here, and it'll benefit us for the later fights. Not the easiest to get in on this guy. Alright, now it's time to use that Spirit of the Devils we've been holding. Pretty close. I think I might allow myself to use another healing item. Yeah, we'll use a Grains. There we go, we got him. Nice. And that's boss number 3 down.
Almighty Archfiend, fearless and supreme. My flesh and blood become your sacrifice!
So that's what I meant by it. Now what's funny is this is basically its child. It's also a bow boss, which is really funny. They would have, like, the second to last boss be a bow boss. They love their bow enemies in this one. Or enemies they want defeated by. Oh hey, we got an item here. I wonder what it could be. Oh hey, grains of spiritual life. Well, it would appear they expected you to use at least one item then against Dagger Die. Alright, we're turning on the Talisman of Rebirth. We're pretty much as full as it gets for items. I think the Vigorian Flails is what we're going to want to equip, because we have to have the bow equipped, so we might as well have whatever gives us the most mobility. It doesn't particularly matter how fast we are, and yeah, exactly. It's not like it's on a timer. So the key to fighting this stage of the archery is whenever its belly isn't exposed, you shoot its head. And then when its belly is exposed in a bright blue aura, and then you shoot its body. Watch out for that. There we go. Now his belly is exposed, we'll shoot that. And just keep hammering it while it is exposed. You don't have to be exactly accurate, as you saw there. And then every time you do hit him, be careful that you dodge the blood and bones that come out of his mouth. As long as you're dodging, it appears that those flaming skull things don't hit you. They will stagger you, though. You're gonna keep coming. It's very long. It's really funny how there's just arrows to help us. Oh, that didn't hit. Well, that did, though. Oh, unlucky. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and turn off the talisman. I'm tempted to use the piercing void because I have no idea what's gonna happen if I do. Oh, that worked. Come on, bro. Chill out. Oh my god. Usually not so aggressive. Stage 1. Spooky. Make sure you're blocking. Yep. Oh, and that health regain was pretty nice. Gotta do some minor parkouring up here. Kind of reminiscent of the ending of the first game, actually. Not that they had you fight a boss while you were going out of parkour, but the first game did have you climbing a similar sort of hellish location. Okay. Back to the second stage here. god. Oh lord, didn't expect that. Should have though. Alright, we have officially crossed into I am okay with using a healing action. On landing charges with the boat for success here. I think we got him to this third stage though. Make sure you're blocking again. Yep. And then let's go ahead and switch the side. I'm also going to use our double wing mushrooms. I don't think they're really going to be all that useful on the very final boss. Good to see that the Art of the Crimson Void has some use. Convenient how there's all these really narrow areas for us to jump over. Alright. And we're back. It's our good friend. Hello? Oh, pal. Honestly, if he just wants to sit there, I'm fine with that. Alright, this is it. This is where we decide if we actually do this boss. I think we're gonna do this fine, though. Oh. Careful, man. Ooh. That was cool. I don't know, that felt like a hit to me. There we go, definitely want to dodge. Oh, come on. There we go. And this should do it. Let's go. Alright. One more boss to go. Oh. Now the Archfiend has the blood of the dragon ninja. Oh no! So it's become Mega Satan. Whoa! Interesting how it's kind of got that Black Spider Clan look. So, be extremely careful fighting Momi here. He does not play. You can get filtered by him incredibly easily. Hey, artificial voice does actually do something. Oh my lord, that was a lot of damage. We'll use a grain of spiritual life. Talisman of Rebirth on. Flip side definitely seems to be the play here. Oh, yeah, when that happens, move to a different part of the arena. He also has this meteor attack he likes to do. Just dodge out the way of that. Whenever he's doing his Hyper-Beam, probably a decent idea to hit him with or to do something. Though, admittedly, getting hit by that grab attack is not pleasant. Use some herbs of spiritual life now. So you can easily lose your playthrough to this boss in particular if you're not careful. I've done it in the past. I've mentioned it before. One time I had my dad watch me. Hey Dad, check it out. Ninja Gaiden II. This boss that's good. That's one of the more embarrassing things that happens. Looks like you got him stunned. Take advantage of that. Definitely get that damage in there. When he's in flying mode, you pretty much can't touch him, but when he's walking on the plane, this is one of those really dangerous positions to fight in. Honestly, what better to fight a Hyper-Beam than the art of piercing bullet? Oh, we got him. Alright, this is it. We won. Congratulations, everyone. We got him. Just that ultimate technique to send you back to the Shadow Realm. It's pulling a semi-perfect cell now. You.
Ryu?
Nice happy ending to wrap everything up. Just like that, we made it to the credits. Thank you so much for watching. I really enjoyed playing Ninja Gaiden 2. It was fun. Second Xbox 360 Let's Play on this channel. I think it was definitely worth it to get it in this early. It's one of my favorite games, if not my favorite. There are some people I do want to thank, though. So, first and foremost, I'll thank Count Basin and my good friend Shadowforks Games. They're pretty much the ones who got me on the road of YouTubing. Count Basin's the one who gave me my capture card and helped me learn how to use OBS. And Shadowforks Gaming is the one who's helped me learn how to edit as well as some refining on OBS videos. I want to thank the viewers for watching this far. Any of you who've actually gotten to this point and finished the playthrough from start to finish, or if you're just here for this episode even, thank you so much for checking it out. Consider liking and subscribing if you enjoyed the content. And most importantly, I want to dedicate this playthrough to Stephen Randolph Hicks Jr., my father. I couldn't have done any of this without him. He's the man who made me what I am today, and I thank him so much for everything he taught me. I really miss him. May he rest in peace. Now that being said, some thoughts I have about Ninja Gaiden as we're doing the outtakes here. Oh, Steve, please don't notice. It's an incredible action game. Really, I mean, it's the best way you could put it. The story ended up being pretty cool. At the beginning I wasn't so sold, but by the end I'm really into it. The set pieces are amazing, from hell to raining blood in the Amazon. New York was kinda cool, a little not that great in the sewers, but games this generation love sewers. Not Venice was really cool. The Hayabusa Ninja Clan, or Ninja Village, is always nice to see. The weapon variety is great. There's almost always a situation where every weapon is usable in Ninja Gaiden 2, and I really appreciate that. Admittedly, the twin swords do feel a bit underwhelming compared to the other 7 primary weapons. And the secondary weapons, as in like the ranged weapons, don't really feel all that useful most of the time. Like sometimes there was a use for the incendiary shurikens, and sometimes there was a use for the Fiend-Bane bow. The bosses, they usually, there was kind of 2 ways the bosses could go. They were either, well, no, 3 ways we'll go with. They were really easy, in the case like Wolf in Chapter 12. We just dealt with them like it was nothing. They were fairly challenging, like those flaming armadillos also in Chapter 12. Or they were really tough / annoying, and or annoying. Elizabeth in Chapter 14 comes to mind for that. Yeah, we'll go with that. The graphics hold up incredibly well in my opinion. I really enjoy the way things look in this game. The soundtrack, actually, I feel much more fondly on after having done this playthrough than I have in the past, which is pretty cool. Usually I just use the Xbox 360's feature to play music that I have downloaded. Though it would appear we've earned a post-credits cutscene here. It's very nice of Ryu to put Genshin to rest there. Lesser Ninja. We did skip a lot of enemies there in that last chapter. No, I believe there's a second set of credits. Nope. Alright, that's it. Well, thanks so much for watching. Looks like we've defeated Ninja Gaiden 2. Tune in next time when we play Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 on the original Xbox. I hope y'all are excited, and until next time, Auf Wiedersehen.